Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Smuggler Edition. So, when we left off, we had a duel to attend against Zin Baylis himself. He is apparently the fastest shot in the galaxy. I don't believe that somehow because, well, we are Quick Draw McGraw. So, let's head into the phase and see where he is. Okay, so he's going to be waiting in the central chamber. Well, of course he is, because, well, where else would a fastest duelist be?
Just in time. We were, about to start without you.
Pathetic. This vile-looking off-worlder was the best champion you could find. Silence your vile pet, or I'll have it sent to the zoo.
Bodar's my friend. The only thing that belongs in a zoo here is you.
Yes, I imagine someone like you has difficulty finding friends of your own species. You must be the vermin who invaded my family's home and stole our property. You've saved me the trouble of hunting down and executing you.
I do pride myself on convenience.
I pride myself on killing.
Oh, really? He's starting that fast? Okay, well, apparently he is. Okay, well, there we go. Let's do it. Well, that's kind of surprising. I was not actually thinking that he would just be like, oh, yes, let's fight then. You know? Well, he doesn't... Why is he using a vibroblade? Okay, so... okay. Well, that's interesting. He was apparently the fastest shot, but he was using a vibro... Well, I suppose it's because... we got him in melee? If we got him in melee, then I suppose that's the reason why he decided to go with a vibroblade, but that's still kind of amusing to me.
You saved my brother's life.
Not only that, you did it with style. Where did you learn to fight like that?
It's all in the reflexes.
Drat, I was hoping you could give me some pointers.
There are no words to express our gratitude. This reward will have to suffice.
You could kiss my wounds and make them better.
I would happily oblige if our circumstances permitted. My brother and I must flee House Organa. It's only a matter of time before House Baylis makes another move against us.
Nobody will mess with you as long as I'm around.
You've faced enough danger already. We can afford to hide someplace very safe, thanks to you. Captain, we will always remember you as our champion. Farewell.
Oh, that quick, is it? Okay, well, yeah, I suppose that's fine. I suppose that's okay. So, where is Risha? Well, Risha's probably going to be on the ship. Yeah, she is going to be on the ship, so let's use our transport then. Alright, so we're back on the ship, and Risha is awaiting our report, I suppose you could say, and we still have not tracked down Skavak. I really cannot wait to shoot that guy in the face. Well, anyway, let's see what Risha has to say, and maybe we'll be going somewhere else. Where are we going? Alderaan and...
I've never been so happy to see a starship hard in all my life, but I'm even happier to see you in one piece.
How about a kiss for coming back alive?
I'm excited to see you, but not that excited. I have to hand it to you, Captain. You not only took care of business, but you made Skavak look like a fool.
Admit it. You're falling for me.
I don't mix business and pleasure, Captain. Of course, someday we'll run out of business. I'm glad we're done here. It's funny, I can't help thinking Nock Draen would have hated this world as much as I do. Legend is, Nock was descended from royal blood. They say that's how he got to be king of the galactic underworld before he died.
How did this guy wind up worm food?
Every spacer, pirate, and gangster from Abrogado Ray to Yavin has a theory. Some say he was shot in the back by a Rodian. Anyone who actually knew Nock will tell you that's ridiculous. Others say he was killed by his most trusted lieutenant. A few say he died in his sleep.
What do you think happened to him?
I think the galaxy is full of people with too much time on their hands. I try to ignore them. It won't take long to wire the Arcanian hyperdrive to the ship's engines, and the anti-radiation shield will be a snap to build.
Is there some way I can pitch in?
Like hold my hydrospanner? No, Captain. But thanks for offering. I'll have those upgrades online in... wait. Hang on. Oh, this ought to be good. Hello, Skavak. How's Trix?
Just fantasizing about killing you and your friends, sweetheart. Want to hear the details?
Sorry I missed you at the spaceport, buddy.
Haven't you learned yet, Skavak? Cheaters never win. We're leaving Alderaan with all the prizes, and you're, well, stuck being you.
Have fun while it lasts, kids. The end of the ride is coming soon.
You know that old saying, it never rains but it pours? Today it's pouring holocalls. I'm getting one from Tatooine of all places. Jurin, I haven't seen you in forever. I'd love to catch up, but this isn't the best time.
Someone took Aldila. Said I'll get her back in pieces if you don't come. Pieces! You have to help me.
This guy a friend of yours?
I've known him and his wife since we were kids. Jurin, I won't let anything happen to you or Adila. Calm down and start over.
When I came home from work, Aldila was gone. There was a man waiting for me. He said unless you want to be responsible for Ardila's death, you'll meet him at an old Zerka mining complex in the Chini Rift. I don't understand, Risha. Why is this happening?
It's a trap, obviously. But my odds of surviving and getting Ardila back alive are a lot better if you help me spring it.
I like your sentimental side.
Enjoy it while it lasts. I only show it once a year. Jurin, stay on this hollow frequency. Let me get in touch with some contacts. We have to play this smart. Alright, I dug up everything I could about the Chini Rift and that Zerka mining complex. I'd say we've got a 50-50 shot at coming back alive.
That's your idea of good odds?
Considering how the rest of our trip has gone, it's not bad. Chini Rift has more holes in it than a chunk of Biss cheese. The Zerka mining complex sits over a network of caverns. Zerka sealed the complex's mine shaft when they left, but didn't bother with the ore processing chute. You can use that to get inside.
And then what? That man will kill Aldila if we try anything.
I'll keep this mysterious kidnapper distracted by surrendering to him, while my friend sneaks up behind.
I don't like this. Using women for bait? What kind of man allows that?
Don't worry about Risha. She knows a real live hero.
Too bad he wasn't available.
What can I do to help?
Nothing. I'm not explaining to Adila how I got you killed. Just wait outside and be ready to give her a kiss. I marked a route through the caverns to the ore chute, Captain. I'll give you a head start to get in position.
Wow, there we go. We've completed the duel, and we now have an opportunity to get some more common data crystals. And that reminds me, I think I probably need to remod my... No, I don't need to remod my gear. No, never mind. I am level 30 with my gear, so that's pretty fine. That is actually very fine. And we're now going to be heading to Tatooine. Alright, so it seems as though we may have arrived. Yes, we have. Yes, we have arrived at the Zerka mining complex. Jeff is prepared to enter and destroy anyone that... Oh, we're getting some very... we're getting some very orchestral music, I suppose you could say. Well, that was kind of amusing, because now it's gone. Now it has actually gone. Well, that's amazing. Okay, well, anyway, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna set that guy to sleep, and we're gonna try and eliminate the rest of them. Hopefully, Bodar will not see fit to do any kind of AoE ability. If he does, then hopefully it will just aggro on him, and that's perfectly fine. As you can see, we do have a bonus mission as well. I will be doing the bonus mission because, well, it's a bonus, and the experience is still going on. We still have the double experience bonus, so that is really quite amazing. I like that a lot. I mean, look at that. That is just insane. How much do we have left? 1,578 hours by the looks of things. That is absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna just continue to capitalize on that, I suppose you could say, and we're gonna fight our way through these sand people. Alright, well, there it is. We've eliminated almost all of the sand people in our path, and, there we go. We have some assassins up ahead that we're going to be dealing with. Now, as you can see, I've actually changed Bodar to being a damage spec, because I found that while being a tank, yes, he's perfectly fine being a tank, and that's okay. Don't really mind him being a tank, and in general, that is probably going to be much, much better for us in this upcoming fight. I'm going to try him out with damage because I feel as though killing things quicker is going to mean that we take less damage overall. So let's just see what happens here. We have an assassin leader and all kinds of things. Risha is also here already.
You're the simple girl who caused His Majesty so many sleepless nights.
There's nothing simple about me.
And I'll see to it your torture and execution are as complex as possible.
Risha, what are you doing here?
Let her go, and you can do whatever you want with me.
Unfortunately for your Togruta friend, I'm to leave no witnesses. Besides, this planet offers precious little else in the way of entertainment.
You really need to find a full-time job.
You were instructed to come alone, Risha. I don't know how this fool slipped past our perimeter, but he won't save you.
This fool is the best shot in the galaxy. How good are you?
I swore to my liege you would die here, and I keep my oaths.
Sorry, pal. You made a promise you can't keep.
Feel free to start shooting, Captain.
Kill them!
Adila, get down!
Okay, yes, I'm perfectly fine to defeat the assassins, and Bodar, you show everyone what you're all about now, because you do a lot of damage. You do a lot of damage. As you can see, he just eliminated those, and now, how much damage is he actually going to do to the assassin leader? I mean, look at that. It's just insane. It's just absolutely insane. I'm very much liking that. Obviously, damage does mean that I take a lot more damage as a result. Hilariously enough, we deal more damage, take more damage. I don't know, I'm not sure whether the compromise is worth it.
That man kidnapped me because of you, Risha. He was going to kill us both. Why?
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry for what happened, but it's over.
You're sorry? He held me prisoner for days, threatened to kill me, and you're sorry?
Adila, when I heard the shooting, I thought...
You thought wrong. Show her how happy you are to see her.
Never letting you out of my sight again.
I'm all right, Shuren. But I never want to see Risha again. We're done.
I just risked my life for you.
She wouldn't keep a secret without good reason, Adila.
I promise I'll explain everything to you someday. Have I ever let you down?
Risha told me you're like a sister to her.
We've been through a lot. That's what made this so horrible. I need to get off this stinking planet. Get a bit of distance, think.
Here, take these credits. They'll get you off Tatooine. Help you start over someplace better.
I'll want that explanation someday, Risha. I'll let you know where to find us.
I hope so. Thanks for taking care of these scum, Captain. The galaxy is a better place without them.
I have a lot of unanswered questions.
Don't we all? They'll have to wait for another time. We're done here. See you back at the ship.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm perfectly happy with that. I mean, we gained a huge amount of experience from killing all the sand people, obviously. Most of those strong units were giving us about 3,000 experience, which is really quite a nice boost. But anyway, we're gonna transport back to the ship, and we're gonna see where we go next. I can assume... where is it? Where are we gonna go? Is it... It's not Belsavis. Belsavis is not yet, but it is soon. Yeah, it's very... Oh, no. Are we going to Hoth? Are we going to Hoth? No, I think we're going somewhere first, but where? I would like to say Taris, but I think we've already gone... Quesh? Are we going to Quesh? No, I think Quesh is a little bit higher level as well. Okay, well, I always forget what happens at level 30 or so, because the planets there are maybe kind of forgettable, but we're gonna see.
We only have one delivery left to make, Captain. Set course for Nar Shaddaa.
I thought we'd finished our business on Nar Shaddaa.
I needed time to set up this deal. I'll explain when we get there.
Yes. Apparently, Nar Shaddaa is the one. That is actually a much lower level planet, however, so, yes, okay, never mind. I was proved wrong. Maybe that's exactly the reason why the planets at level 30 or so are unknown to me, because they don't usually send you there. Well, yes, I think they do, but anyway. Let's have a look here. So, Nar Shaddaa is 20 to 24. Quesh, oh yeah, Quesh is actually probably going to be the next one, 36 to 37. So I am a little bit okay with remembering these things. Okay, well, it's not too bad. So, this quest is called The Frozen Demon. And I can assume that maybe we're going to be meeting the Frozen Demon. Hopefully it's not going to freeze us.
Have to give credit where it's due, Captain. You've done an amazing job delivering this cargo. I always knew you would.
I could do lots of amazing things for you, if you'll let me.
You're also not easily discouraged. No one has ever come as close to finding Nok Draen's riches as we are now. How will you spend all that reward when you finally get it?
What will you do with your share?
Ask me again when I have it. Your last job is taking the men and the carbonite to these coordinates. It's a restricted area. Only us and the buyer will be there. That's right. I'll help you negotiate this deal personally, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll do most of the talking.
We're finally teaming up, huh? Interesting.
The terms of the deal are very specific. If I'm not there, you don't get paid. I'll run ahead and make sure everything's in place. Meet me there with our friend in the carbonite. Use this access card to enter the restricted area. I'll see you at the delivery point.
I have to say, it is kind of weird that we have... Wait, where did the carbonite guy go? Ah, okay, he's already been moved, which is perfectly fine, but I was about to pose a question regarding the carbonite man, and that is, why, oh why, every single time someone gets... Well, not every single time, but mostly... Okay, so... Mostly, whenever anyone gets into carbonite or is attacked with a carbonite freeze ray or whatever it may be, why do they always have that same pose? They always have that same pose where they're like, ah! And they have their arms up and their palms outward facing and they're screaming or whatever it is because they always have their mouths open or whatever the case may be. But I always find that super hilarious how it's always kind of a default position for most people whenever they get carbonited, I suppose you could say. But anyway, that will be it for this episode. Next time we are going to be delivering the Carbonite Man. And we'll see where that leads us. This is getting... I mean, that's the thing. It's already been pretty crazy. I think we're going to get into even crazier territory as time goes on, aren't we? Well, anyway, I will see you next time.